Hey now. So today is time to pack gear. The final selections are made and I'm going to walk through it. Zoom it in here. So I'm going to go with the Hyperlite 3400 Windrunner pack. It's got the hip belts in it. I've done a video about this before, so I don't need to go over it. I am showing the final pods packed. So in the top pod up here is tent, rainfly, and footprint. In the middle is my Enlightened Equipment 20-degree quilt, and I wanted to say the tent, we've done a tent video as well. It's the Big Agnes UL3, the Tiger Wall. And then in this bottom pack here, I put my base layers, top and bottom. There's just REI Merino, kind of a thermal base layer. That also has some things like the extra pair of socks and the underwear and my puffy coat. Now those look big and gigantic, but really those smush down because those are down-filled. I just don't want to smash them all the way. Then we have right here the Big Agnes Rapide sleeping mat. It's like an air mattress. It's a little bit heavier than most. It's not technically ultralight, but it's super comfortable. It's a 25-inch wide, not a 20, and it's only a 72, not a 78, because I like to put my backpack at my feet. Underneath all of that, I put this orange guy right here, which is the Nemo Switchback. I like to have that for sitting on. It stops. For putting under my air mattress, it adds a little bit of R value. So when we go through colder sections, it'll just stay a little bit warmer underneath. I went with the REI Zero Dry Rain Jacket. I really like that. It's a multi-purpose jacket actually, so it is for rain, but I also use that over top of my hoodie if it gets cold or windy. I usually go shirt, hoodie, and this jacket all the way down to 20 degrees, and I stay fine. I've got a pair of cheap Frog Togs rain pants. They're actually motorcycle rain pants. They're super light. Found them on Amazon for pretty cheap. They do really well. I'm just hoping to last the first 2 months with them. Again, I'm gonna wear shorts, but I put those over it. If the weather drops below 40, I'll put those rain pants on over the shorts. Fayette Chill hoodie. I love the zip-up hoodies. Not a lot of folks rock zip-up hoodies. They like the pullovers, but for me, I think it's just easier to have the zipper and be able to get that on and off. The Treeline emits. They're flop tops, so you can take those tops off and just have the finger gloves underneath. It's great for working trekking poles or using your fingers to get stuff done. Having the gloves on, I dig it. I also take a pair of compression socks with me, and those are just off of Amazon as well. I have a pair of Darn Toughs down here at the bottom, and then some wool sleeping socks, which, you know, some of this cold weather stuff will get sent home kind of mid-April-ish, depending on what the weather's like. Sometimes it's a little bit warmer, sometimes it's a little bit colder, right? Then up at the top, underneath there's the custom food bag by Hilltop Packs, which Felicia did for us. Pretty neat. A lot of people will carry the Ursack, which is a great sack, but when you get to a shelter with 20 people and 12 of them have an Ursack, you start to go, okay, which one is mine, you know? So having a custom sack is pretty nice. We use the Katadyn B-Free to filter water. We've always used them. We love them. That bag that's attached gives us the ability to throw an extra liter in our pack. Usually I'll carry 2 Gatorade bottles, and then if it's more than, let's say, 8 or 9 miles to the next water, I'll throw an extra liter in that bag and hold that to filter later. Jetboil stash, we really dig that. You'll see down there the Toke spoon, the little ditty bag that I keep my med kit in, my toothbrush, toothpaste, those sorts of items. And then here is the red bag. That is a very easily findable bag. The red is toilet paper. You will have an emergency on trail, and you do not want to fumble through. You want to know exactly what color that bag is to find that toilet paper. Down there we have the NU25 headlamp. I've got some patches on the left side right here for fixing holes in some of like the sleeping mats. Felicia uses a Cedar Summit, which she'll put in her film. Generic 26K milliamp battery pack. It's a 12-ounce one. It's super heavy, but this thing will hold about 8 charges on an iPhone, which I love. It's never done me wrong. So I just keep it right here with the 592 logo on there. That's our 2-port Anchor charging station. The top is a speed charger and the bottom's a regular charger. I do a 6-foot iPhone cable right there next to it, the blue. I find that that's easier to put that in the pocket of the tent, and then that cord can stretch over to my phone and charge. if I'm on it doing something at night, like editing a video or watching a YouTube, the phone can be charging, and that 6-foot charger. I had a 10 before, but it was just so much extra cable. Next to that's the watch. That's the Garmin Solar Instinct 2. I don't think that I would necessarily grab that again in training and doing trails. It's more for running, I think, just to have on your wrist. But because I have it, I'm going to bring it, and it's just always nice to have a backup for the backup, right? Swiss Army knife, just the basic one. It's like a little 2-ounce knife, but it does have tweezers. It has a toothpick. It has scissors, a knife, and all that. A little bit of chapstick there on the Burt's Bees. Don't leave home without it. The dog bone right there underneath the watch, which would be kind of right there. The dog bone is for the food bag, and the cord there as well. The dog bone holds onto the carabiner, which keeps the bag suspended without having to tie it off to a tree, which is super annoying. And bears have figured out how to push those cables to shake a bag out. I carry extra line. There's line in the rock sock as well. That's the throw bag for to throw the carabiner over a limb and then throw the food bag on there. We'll do a video and explain all that. I know it kind of sounds like a foreign thing. I did have a couple extra snacks that we got. I love these 7-Eleven snacks. Underneath the cable is a couple extra Band-Aids, even though we have a med kit right there that has all that in there. I just carry a couple extra in my hip belt pocket. Underneath the see if I can get my finger in there. Right there underneath there is my headphones. I do a wired set of headphones, so I have one less thing to charge. And again, those are the ones that just fit right in my earlobe and stay in. They're pretty cool. Underneath the purple bag there of cashews, there's some extra Luca tape, actually moleskin to handle for blisters. Then we have sunglasses, and finally the AT guidebook. We take that because that's what we're gonna have our family and friends follow. We'll be able to call it the page number and the mileage, and they'll be able to follow along. We're gonna do that in the videos for everybody too, so if you pick up a copy, you'll be able to follow along as well. And then in the same bag, there is a space pen. Thanks, Jay Wanders, for that idea, if it gets too cold. But I always want to keep a pen. The shelters have logbooks to write in, and a lot of times the pen is missing as people just end up taking those with them. So that's the pack out. I'm going to go ahead and film me unpacking the pods and showing you what's in there. The trekking poles there, I forgot those. Those are the Lecky Janus, Jannu. They're actually women's trekking poles. Because they're lighter, but they're a really strong pole, and they've done us well forever. So just to show you that it all is going to fit inside that little pack, I'm going to go ahead and get it packed. All right, let's get it all in the bag. All right, so here's the moment of truth. We're going to put it on the scale and see what it weighs. 22.1.